Yes guys, we're back with another Amen video. This time we're going to compress the Amen and put a little bit of EQ on it. Been getting a lot of requests for this sort of thing, so I decided to do a little simple video just to give you a heads up on what's going on, hopefully inspire some people. So here we go. So basically I've got here a simple Amen break, nothing on it at all, no compression, anything, no EQ on there. Right, and basically I've put it into Renoise's sampler, and I've switched on the slice here, which causes these slices to come on here. Now these slices are little cut, so what happens now is if I play each key on the keyboard, it will correspond to another sound. For those of you who've used Recycle, this is very similar to Recycle. So basically I'm going to just cut this up quickly, and basically what I'm doing is I'm making sure that each one of these little cuts is at the start of the next Amen edit sort of sound, if you like. So there we go. So we've got all this sort of cut up now. There we go. So here we go. So we're going to go to the beat page now, and we're going to program a beat. So basically, okay, that's not very nice. So here we go. So we're going to delete off that pattern a bit, clean it up a bit. There we go. Okay, so let's program a little pattern. So basically, turn the edit on. As this video is about compression and EQ, I'm not really going to go too much into the editing part of it, but I'm just going to do a quick beat just to get a little flow going. So let's see what we got. Okay, turn that a little for a minute. There we go. Put some hats in there, little shuffles. Okay, so we've got a nice little beat going, little flow. Now what I do on here is I've got the bus compressor, which you can get from the plugins section here. And the bus compressor is basically a nice piece of compression. Now there's a preset on here that's called Drums Fast, now, which is really good for just getting a good start on compression, which I'm going to switch on now because you can hear the difference. If you hear that, it's got a real kind of slapping feel to it now, in your face. And there you have it. So you've got a nice compression set just on a preset alone on this thing here. Basically what you've got here is the threshold's quite high. You've got the ratio, which is on about 6. You've got the attack, which is on about 1 millisecond. You've got the release, which is on 200 milliseconds. And you've got the makeup gain, which is the boost, and that sort of pushes the sample up. It's on about 25 dB on this particular device. It may be different depending on what your compressor is. You just have to sort of experiment with the different settings. Okay, so that's basically the compression. I will do a little quick little tutorial on Logic as well to show you the Logic one at work, so you can get the same kind of idea, same kind of feel. Now for the EQ. So on the EQ, general rule of thumb is for the fatness of the Amen, you want to boost a little bit around the 250 mark, 240, 250 mark, and that will give you the fatness of the Amen. Now I'm going to be putting a little PDF out there for download soon. It's got a few sort of EQ frequency tips for different sounds, which are probably, you know, should find handy. So let's cancel that and put a fresh one on so you can hear what's going on. So again, we're boosting at 240. here, like just on the 240 mark, it's kind of fatter now. You don't really want to boost anything over 5 decibels, so I would go to the slider menu, which is a bit more accurate, and then you could change this here to 240. It depends on the AMEN brake. It could be excuse me, 240 that way, or 230, 220. So we've got 4 decibel boost on that. Next, for the snare part of the AMEN, it's usually I think it's around 5 to 7 K. So that's a crispness of the snare. And then for the brightness of the AMEN, you want to use the 10,000. Again, you don't want to overdo it on the brightness, but it depends on your brake. Okay, so this is after and this is before. So let's hear the difference. We started off with that. We added the compression. Then we added the EQ. You might want to just process the AMEN in different ways. Another cool thing to do is to grab your pattern, your little loop, and go to here and render to sample. And what that will do is that will then cause your brake to turn into a sample and be put up here. So it doesn't matter what track you put it on now, it's going to be a nice compressed sample. And what you can do with that straight after is you can rename it. You can call it compressed AMEN 1, and then you can save that as an instrument, or better still, you can save that as a sample. So I'd go there and I could put that in my AMEN compressed AMEN 1, and that's just with one compressor. We can try that with different things. Another EQ that you'd probably be familiar with if you're not into renoise would be Pro Q. I'm going to find this thing when I want it. Q, Pro Q2. Yeah. So your Pro Q2. Again, let's go to there. Let's get rid of the EQ10. And let's try the same principle. So again, we're going to boost a little bit of 240. Not more than 5 decibels, remember. And also you're going to boost your 5 to 7K for your crispness of your snare, and then your 10K for your brightness. So you don't want to go too wide with that one there. So let's narrow the Q a bit. Oh, what's this high shelf? We don't want a high shelf. We need like a bell, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Because you don't want to brighten up too much of the subliments at the at the top. So let's see what a difference that's made. Let's get that snare a little bit sharper. As you see on the Pro Q, it took a lot more because it's not as sensitive. So 5 dB is quite a high wave on here. So that's a pretty simple pattern. Try messing about with it a bit more to give you a bit more of a feel. We'll do something. Oop. Okay, so we're going to try and find another compressor and do the same thing in Logic. Okay, so now we're going to go into Logic's compression settings, find a compressor. Again, ratio was quite high. Threshold was quite low. Again, it was quite high. Now the release is fast. That's better, right. So 240. Now we need the snap. Boost a little bit the height. Yes guys, that's pretty much it. You know, the rest is just down to you to experiment, mess about with your EQs to get different types of effects. I'll do another video as I discover a few more little bits and pieces to tell you on AMEN EQing. And if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe down below. Post your comments, let me know what you thought and what you want to see next. You know, we show you next in the next tutorial video. Please check out my SoundCloud, BusyBee2007, and if you like the videos, please subscribe. I'm going to be uploading stuff every week. Lots more tutorials coming your way. Don't forget to visit www.sampleoids.co.uk for lots and lots of sample packs and really cool beats. Don't forget, if you join my mailing list today, the link is down below. I'll send you a PDF with some EQ tips in there just to help you along with some various instrument settings and EQ frequencies that should help you with your mix. It's helped me out quite a lot. I'll share that with you, and also you can get 100 samples as well. The link for all that is down below in the description. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, man. We're halfway there, and I really want that to happen. So, you know, show some love, show some support if you're enjoying and finding the tutorials useful. I hope it inspires you to write lots more music. Just keep going, pushing beats out there. Peace.